Well, ladies and gentlemen, the saga continues in the Tory Lanez and Meg Thee Stallion's trial. We remember back in 2022 when she was shot in the foot. Tory Lanez's name has been being dragged through the mud for the last 2 years, where he's been already considered guilty. But now Meg Thee Stallion and a lot of her lies and her behavior is being called to the carpet. Her former best friend has turned against her and has called her out, and she's court amnesia on the stand. Well, yesterday, in Tory Lanez's defense, the defense was throwing a curveball when Sean Kelly's testimony woke up everybody in the courtroom. So let's listen. Let's read what happened. Tory Lanez's defense team was throwing a curveball in court by a man who says he witnessed the roadside assault against Meg Thee Stallion in 2020. The man testified December 20th that he seen a violent brawl that first broke out between two women, followed by an angry male alleged to be Lanez, who was firing everywhere. Court sessions opened on Tuesday with Sean Kelly's testimony that woke up to sounds of two women violently fighting by a car where they was pulling each other's hair and hitting each other. He described the interaction as quite violent and reported law and crimes Megan Cunniff. It's worth noting that when Kelly called 911, he didn't report a shooting. He reported a group beating on a woman. He told the defense that he did not see someone fire a gun, but he said he just saw flashes, and again testified that it came from a shorter gentleman, a term he repeatedly used to describe Lanez, whose real name is Deister Peterson, who appeared to be very angry, making lots of noise, but again stated that he never saw a gun. A confusing bit of testimonial, since he continued to say that a woman had fired the first shot. I believe I saw the girl shoot first, he said, but he didn't know she had a gun at the time. I believe it was fireworks. Kelly testified that he never heard anyone say "dance, bitch," which is what Meg Thee Stallion, aka Megan Pete, has claimed Peterson said before he opened fire. Kelsy Harris, the third woman in the scenario, and Pete's former friend, had also previously denied that she heard this on the night of the shooting. Kelly said everyone was fighting, even the driver who nobody can find, and again claimed that the shorter guy was pushing and fighting both girls. Then everyone started beating one girl and concluded with the assumption that it appeared that they were going to throw her in the river. This comes after the prosecution tried to add two witness tampering charges in relation to Lane allegedly bribing both Megan and Harris with $1 million to stay quiet about the shooting. That motion was denied by the judge on the court that the prosecutors had known since September what Harris' testimony would likely be, according to a report in the Rolling Stone. If convicted as charged, Peterson faces more than 22 years in prison and deportation, as he is a Canadian citizen. Well, more of this stuff is starting to come out. It's starting to look good on the side of Tory Lanez. Kelsy Harris, she got on the stand and she had amnesia. She don't remember what happened. Meg Thee Stallion has been caught in like 4 or 5 different lies. You have witnesses saying that they heard shots or they heard firecrackers, but they can't identify a shooter. So it looks like, to me, as more and more of this stuff starts to come out, it looks like Tory Lanez is starting to be vindicated, and Meg Thee Stallion now is on trial. But as more of this stuff come out, I'll be coming with more of it. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and share to the George Making Experience. Leave your comments in the comment section. And remember, I love y'all. Till the next time, peace.